Korey, busy couple of days ahead, a chance to get some points on the board. How are you and the boys feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, good. I mean, obviously it's been a frustrating run for us. We've had some good bits in our performance and obviously bits we need to improve. I don't think there was any lack of effort on the weekend, that's for sure. You know, our running stats were probably one of the highest it's been all year, and so, you know, the boys are working their socks off and giving everything. Sometimes things just don't really fall for you, and you know, it was just unfortunate it didn't go our way on the weekend. So yeah, it's listen, the magic thing with football is you have another opportunity, and we've got two games coming up in the next 5 days or so, and it's a big opportunity to get back on track.
Results can be deflating, obviously. How difficult is it to look at a performance like Saturday when you've lost, but go, this spell we were pretty good, these things we were pretty happy with?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to take the rough with the smooth. Obviously, we're disappointed with results. At the end of the day, it's a results business, so we're disappointed to lose the games, but we've had some positive play in the last few games. Even the Peterborough game, there was a lot of positives to take from that as well. So we stick together, and all you can do, you know, we've been doing this since we was kids, you know, playing football. And there's another opportunity, and all you can do is look to that and do the best we can and try and get maximum points.
As a guy who's, you know, been in the game longer than some of the boys in the squad, and as someone with promotions and a lot of success on his CV, do you feel, I guess, the responsibility to maybe step up and try and lead the group in times like this?
Not just times like this. I've tried to do that the whole season, to be honest, and we've got a lot of players of experience and leaders in our changing room, and everyone's coming together, and we're all trying to head in the same direction. You know, we don't want to go out and lose 3 games in a row. It's definitely not part of what we want to do, you know, and we're just really disappointed in that, but at the same time we can't just sit there and be sad. We've got more football to play. It's
not that long ago that this team racked up a series of wins in a row and a long unbeaten run as well. How far away do you feel you are from those sort of performances and that sort of run?
I think that can change at any time, you know. Maybe a few decisions go our way after half time. The other day we might have, you know, we had a bit of momentum, might have then got a win, and things look differently. All of a sudden you go on another run. That's how close football can be. But listen, we've got 2 games, and you know, it could be the start of another run. And sometimes, you know, it's better to be in a position where you're coming into the playoffs in that form, rather than, you know, if we can do that and climb back in and be on that, have that adrenaline going into it, rather than be comfortably in it and kind of get a bit lethargic going into it. Maybe it could be a blessing in disguise.
Just on that decision, were you on the field as confused as everybody else was off the field about what had been given and why? Yeah,
obviously it's just disappointing, you know, but obviously we're not going to talk too much on it, but things like that can change games, and yeah, it's just, obviously it's really disappointing. But like I said, I can't fault any of my teammates, anyone's effort. The fans were brilliant. They stuck with us the whole game, to be honest. So, you know, it felt like everyone was pulling together, and whether it's a team at the top of the league, team at the bottom of the league, we need to do that as players, staff and fans in these last games.
The line that I've been able to use with you a couple of times when we've had conversations this season has been about your conversion to right back, but that's changed a little bit in the time since. You've had a few goes back in midfield. Has that been nice?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm always played midfield, so I do enjoy playing midfield. And yeah, I have enjoyed going back in there, but listen, like I said, wherever I get asked to play, you know, I mean, I hope everyone sees I always try and give my best wherever I am on the pitch. Wherever I'm asked to play, I'll always give 100%.
What are you expecting on Friday, first with Forest Green? They showed with that win over Sheffield Wednesday recently that they are not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, no, I watched that game, and you know, since the new manager's gone in, you can see that they're a very hard team to beat, and they're very hard to break down. They put a lot of numbers behind the ball, and they work hard. They're a young team, can get around the pitch, and you know, looking at their results, they might have lost a few, but it's all by the odd goal. It's very tight, and you know, they don't concede loads of chances. Well, they said today, you know, they've only conceded from a corner maybe and a couple crosses in the last whatever game. So it's going to be a hard game. It's going to be really hard to break them down, and you know, they're all going to be together. They're fans, you know, a big club coming down. So it's going to be a really hard test. But you know, we're going to, of course, go there like anyone. We'll go there and try and win the game, and hopefully we can do that and start climbing back and hunting a few people down.